just sipping on over there, pal?
What is that? Is it not good?
I made a mistake, and I'm drinking an IPA. It's called like Tubular.
When did you become an IPA guy?
No, okay, so listen. So Olivia bartends, and this is a big like hit for draft down at the bar.
Uh-huh.
I know this isn't draft, and I assume that it has to be a banger when it's draft.
If it's
right?
popular, so the vast majority of people must be right, correct?
That's what I'm saying. It's like if there's a dude that's ordering like fucking 5 of these at the bar, I was just like, okay, we're passing by at the grocery store. Might as well pick it up. This tastes like wet fries. It's like
it looks like
fries.
an energy drink.
French fry.
It does. And that's what I thought.
It totally does. Yeah.
It's called like
look at
Tubular.
that.
Tubular. Yeah, we're not sponsored by Tubular, by the way. Fuck Tubular.
The can looks totally tubular for sure.
But the can, the fucking can looks really cool.
The can, great. The tan is great. But you said it tastes like French fries.
Like the tan, it tastes like French fries, bro.
That's funny,
like not in a good way.
Because I just had a new. Not am I. I'm trying to eat French fries that taste like beer. See, I got this new brand of French fry the other day. It was called McCain's, I believe, is the brand, and it was a beer battered French fry. I've never had a beer battered French fry that was frozen.
French fries are
only ever
They're
like
so
in
good.
restaurants. Never happened at home. They were great. I've never had a better frozen French fry. I think delicious stuff. Other brand that's really good is
go on, keep going.
The Checkers brand is what it is. Really
yeah,
good
that's what I was about to bring up.
Checkers
fries, baby.
They also have some curly fries. Are they Checkers that have curly? There's some really good frozen curly fries too.
Arby's has curly fries frozen.
Frozen?
I used
There's
to buy
Arby's
those
frozen
a lot.
curly fries.
There's Arby's frozen curly fries. It's like one of the best things at Arby's. That's what I was talking about.
I love the Arby's curly fries.
Beforehand, that's like some of the best stuff that comes out of Arby's. Even better is all the games. bit.ly/Arby's has the meats. Which now has an Xbox 360 version of Guitar Hero Rocks the 80s, courtesy of JNAC.
It's true.
All right? Yeah. Full build of that. It's awesome. It is
a real
awesome.
ass port, kind of. This is what Xbox should have had, but for whatever reason, Harmonix couldn't get 80s on the Xbox, probably because of licensing deals at the time. They got sold off and whatever. But
Jason, you gotta load that shit on your RGH. It's actually insane.
He doesn't have to.
It's actually insane.
I believe it should already be on his RGH.
I'm so down to just load it up. Let's go.
Yeah.
It's nice.
No. Yeah, bro. Back to French fry talk because that's more important.
I agree.
No, I was saying like the lowest form of French fry is like crinkle cut. That shit is garbage.
Yeah, by far.
Yeah,
crinkle cut.
By far.
Like,
they have to
never
be
been
super
a fan,
crispy
bro.
for me.
But listen.
If they're
go
decently
ahead,
crispy,
Jason, go ahead.
if they're decently crispy and you've got like some ketchup, it holds the ketchup in the crinkle. That's good.
They can be redeemed.
That's true.
Don't get me wrong.
They can
be good. More times than not,
them.
There's better options though. You know what I'm saying?
You can season them. Put seasoned salt on them. I think that's what saves crinkle cut fries. Yeah. But we're talking Ida, or like I don't know. It's probably only good with fish and chips, in my opinion. I think it's only good with like fish and chips. But I even prefer my tots. I love my tots, my tater tots.
Tots are good. I haven't had tots in a while.
Tater tots are fire.
I just had tater tots last week in my tater tot hot dish.
Yeah, your hot dish that you're talking about, bro.
I posted a picture of the tater tot hot dish on Twitter, and everybody was, because it was maddening. I'll post a picture in here too, so I can show it to the class. But I had one leftover tater tot. And it was so upsetting because I have this perfect row of tater. I know you guys aren't from Minnesota. None of you guys that listen are from Minnesota. The couple of you that are, sound off in the comments because you guys will know when you make a tater tot hot dish, you must line up the tater tots in a nice orderly fashion. You can't just toss those things on there. That's anarchy. That's insane. That's insanity. You should be put into a mental institution if you do that. So I'm going to open these up real quick.
Brother.
Oh fuck no, bud. You got to line it up.
Fuck no, bud. Oh fuck no, bud. You got to get those lined up real good. That's what we got here.
Looks delicious. It looks
got
nice
a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 by 5 plus a few extras up there, so that's 51 tater tots on there, and then I had that one extra. My stomach
feels good after looking at this.
This is the final result.
Ooh. No. I want this right now.
Wait, so what am I looking at here? I just see cheese and tater tots.
Yes, there's much more than just cheese and tater tots in a tater hot dish.
That's what I thought.
It's a very simple recipe, though. All you got to do is brown some beef and then add whatever sort of seasons you want. For me personally, I added some Worcestershire sauce, Worcestershire, and some ketchup, a little bit of mustard. I almost made kind of like a sloppy Joe type of thing.
I was gonna say it's like a sloppy Joe type.
Sounds
getting
good.
close.
Sounds good,
but in general, you don't have to do any of that.
Good.
You just really have to brown the beef however you normally do that. You just have to combine it with a can of cream of mushroom soup or cream of chicken and mushroom, which I like. I prefer over cream of mushroom, and then combine that up, and then throw some tater tots on top. Bake it at 350 for like 45 minutes, and then in the last few minutes, take it out, spread some cheese on top, and then bake it for like another 10 or until the cheese is melted, and you're good to go. Delicious stuff. Tater tot hot dish. Go try it.
Yeah, speaking
I,
of food,
you know,
I'm hungry.
I got a bagel. With
what I have for dinner?
I posted egg everything bagel. Bacon.
Like a true New Yorker.
Cheese.
What the hell did I have for dinner? I'm not worried about it.
Damn.
No, but dude, I found a couple years back.
That's a lot of bacon on that fucking bagel, by the way.
Yeah,
I was doing some. I was doing some experimenting with with like seasonings and stuff, and I found like the exact amount and like the right mixture of seasonings to make it taste just like a McDouble.
Ooh,
the same meat in a McDouble, and I was like, I don't fucking need to go into McDonald's anymore. I'm gonna just make McDonald's
aren't cheap.
at home.
Not anymore.
They're not cheap, bro. That shit $3.
Unfortunately,
they're expensive.
$3.45. Oh my god, that bagel, JP. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, dude. It was delicious.
That's a serious ass bagel,
egg
bro.
everything bagel with jalapeno cream cheese and bacon.
Lots of bacon.
It was
I want
fantastic.
some bagel
Alec,
with lox.
Do you remember when you and Olivia were staying at my house and I like left in the morning to get us bacon? I had to go to class and then I came home with bagels.
He had to go to class. Yeah.
I'm sitting in class. I think I've told the story before. I'm sitting in class and I get an email and it says, "Thank you for purchasing Fortnite." It's like,
you know what happened? It was me and Will played Fortnite in JP's room.
Yeah.
So funny. He's like,
I was like, I've never played Fortnite in my life. Like, I didn't know if it was free or not. I had no idea.
It was like 9 a.m. and me and Will were just playing Fortnite. It was just terrible.
On the PS4 that I got given
PS4,
for free because my friend
got a
pro.
PS4.
My friend got a pro and he was like, "Yo, you want my old PS4?" I was like, "Sure."
I won't say no. Yeah, why would I say no? Yeah.
Free PS4
I would
shit.
never say no to that.
Hell
it was
yeah.
very nice of him.
You've gotten a lot of free technology. You've gotten like a couple of different computer parts from Drew. You've gotten a whole damn PS4. People are generous to you, JP.
I'm a lucky guy. I actually am. Yeah, like Drew.
Because your personality is so nice and infectious, and they just want to be like, "I love you, JP. You're the best."
I try. He's gonna give me RAM soon. I'm probably gonna. I was gonna have him come over yesterday, but then I was like, yeah, Drew. I forgot that I had to do something, so he can't come over. Sorry.
Where did Jake go?
Just disappeared.
He just left. Jason, what about you? What you been doing this week, bro?
Bro, I've been just thinking about since you've been talking about fries and like burgers and McDoubles. I just went back in time. Like earlier this week, I saw a post on Twitter that went viral. This is where my brain is right now. I saw a post that went viral of the old dollar menu, like the old extra value menus from McDonald's. Like, okay, all right.
I remember the menu when there was a Mighty Kids meal.
Yo, just look at this and tell me it doesn't give you nostalgia. Look at those extra value menus. Look at those.
Oh, we
look
need
at
it
those.
back.
We used to be a proper country. What happened?
Oh my God! For $3, $3 whole dollars.
Quarter pounder with cheese meal. $3.
I wasn't there.
Supersize it,
bro. I wasn't there for the supersize it. I think I like knew about McDonald's after the documentary. That guy's dead, by the way.
Yeah,
he died.
That guy died
from, I believe, alcoholism.
Did you guys see that Wendy's is closing like 120 locations or something?
What happened
to
Wendy's?
Krabby Patties?
Yeah, the Krabby Patty's a failure. The Krabby Patty wasn't that good, but yeah, they're closing a bunch of places. It sucks. I don't know why.
I want a burger now.
Yeah, now I want a burger.
I want tater tots now. I don't want a burger.
Damn, I want a burger.
I just want tater tots. I want to take like 5 bags of extra sharp cheddar and just dump it on there. Like all the bags of sharp cheddar.
Like hard.
Yeah.
Make it like a tot nacho. A tacho.
Tacho. Bro,
okay,
when we were in Texas, we should have gone to Pluckers. Any Texans in the chat, any Texans down in the comments know exactly what the fuck Pluckers is. It's B-dubs on crack, and they have an appetizer called tachos. All right, and so it's obviously tater tots, but they have this homemade queso, and you can have they chop up boneless chicken wings and they put it all over it with a sauce of your choice.
That sounds so
insane
good right now.
And then there's pico de gallo and green onions on it. That
sounds fantastic.
is
my mouth's just watered.
Insane.
My mouth is watering.
That's
wonderful.
No.
No. My mouth's watering. Think about it.
This is the food episode.
This is the food episode, man. Oh my god.
Okay. All right, but really though, there's not much going on the festival side.
Really
okay, we got a little to talk on the Clone Hero side, but we just are eating our feelings, and that's okay. That's okay.
It's okay. Hey, daylight savings, still haven't adjusted to it. It's getting darker, you know. I gotta put on the pounds for winter. We gotta bulk up for hibernation. That's how it goes.
Gotta finish this fucking crap. No, don't.
You don't have to. Nobody has to.
Drink your French fries.
Stop looking at him.
Do this.
Quit looking at him. JP, you brought up RAM, and that set me off.
Oh yeah,
I got me some RAM.
Yeah.
Oh, he got RAM.
I am building a new PC, folks.
I like RAM.
I'm building a new PC. I went deep into the research, and I got most of the pieces. This year's a Ryzen 9800 X3D, baby.
He wins. He wins FNCS. Nice. He wins FNCS. This is what he does with the winnings. Good
FNCS
man.
check just cashed.
Yeah,
I can afford this shit now.
You got that money recently, right?
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, we all got our payouts from FNCS.
Fuck yeah, W, bro.
We
all did.
So I got the CPU, got the RAM.
Money. Can I have some pity money, please?
You didn't?
Not yet.
You're down the street, bro. How?
Bro, really? Did you fill out the survey? The little thing? Really?
No,
I got mine immediately.
At least you filled it out.
Whatever.
Dude's down the street.
Okay.
What's going on?
It said they pay out monthly.
I'm used to this.
Yeah,
it's okay.
Jason, you got to go to headquarters. You have to be like, Julia.
Hi.
I'm here to
walk up with a Halloween bucket. Trick or treat. I need
give me my check, please.
I'm not even kidding though. You just really just put 2 and 2 together in my brain because I've been thinking about getting a new computer myself because this thing's on its last legs. It keeps having issues.
Just say you've had that since 2019,
it's been a while.
Right?
Yeah,
longer.
Yeah,
2018.
Longer.
It's like a 1080 Ti, right?
It is a 1080 Ti. This thing is 7 years old. Like it is.
It's starting to feel. Yeah, that's probably starting to feel its age.
Oh man, that's my spare parts PC. That's the type of shit.
The only reason I'm upgrading now is because I'm starting to feel like it's slower than what I want it to be, and it's not doing as many things I want because I underbought with this one. I didn't do much research, and the motherboard that I chose is one of the cheaper ones, and it just doesn't support all my USB devices. I have so many fucking USB devices plugged in here.
That's a big thing now.
You see,
I had to get an add-in card to add more USBs.
Oh,
to
bro.
my
I
PC.
also have an add-in card. Yeah.
So my
I don't
PCI
have an
lanes are
add-in
being
card.
used up by all that shit.
I used to have an add-in card, and I was like, this shit fucking sucks. So now I run a hub.
It does.
I use a hub into my USB-C, and it's a powered hub. And
that's probably decent.
Yeah,
no, it's fire.
As long as the chipset's
one of
good
my
enough.
My cameras is hooked up to it. My fucking mouse is hooked up to it. It's great. It's the best. I put guitars into it too, and it's fire.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah!
And then there's 2 fast chargers on the end of it too. So like
that's
my
nice.
phone.
This time, I definitely did not underbuy. I overbought. This is a $500 motherboard that I definitely probably didn't need.
What the fuck?
But it's ballin'. It's a good-ass motherboard. You got to take a look at what this thing is 4 pounds. A motherboard weighs 4 pounds.
Holy
what?
crap.
When I took it out of the box, I was like, that's
like a 4
insane.
terabyte? You doing like a 2-3 terabyte NVMe type shit?
See, I don't know yet because I don't want to use up all my PCI lanes. I'm Googling all this shit now because this is PCI 5 compatible. PCIe 5.0. But if you only have one PCIe 5.0 drive inserted, you're fine. But if you have 2, it should take up 2 times 4 lanes, which would be 8 lanes. But 16 lanes are being used by the GPU, and there's only 4. PCI lanes are a weird ass thing that I don't understand fully. And really, it won't make that big of a difference for me. If my GPU is running in X16 versus X8, it might have like 1% different of performance. But still, I don't want to like artificially hamper my performance, whatever. But I haven't taken this out of the bag yet.
Counter-Strike 2, every frame fucking matters.
That's partially why I'm doing it because my CS2 has run like shit always, but on the AM5
so
platform, which is what
play
I'm
that game
updating
because
to,
I know how badly
much
optimized
better.
that shit is.
Look at all the USB ports on this thing.
Beefy, dude. Holy
shit.
We have 6 over here, 3 over here, and then 4 USB-Cs down here.
How many USB-Cs? 4?
There are 4 USB-Cs, so that is 13 ports on the back of the motherboard, and then the front of the case will have a couple as well.
Yeah.
Ports?
2 Ethernets as well. I don't know what I'll use the second one for, but it's there. I don't know.
Is that like pass-through?
It could be pass-through. One's a 2.5G and one's a 5G, 5 gig whatever transfers, whatever.
Yeah.
Guess what, kids? Go do subathons and you can get this.
True. Yeah,
no, but it's so heavy because of all these heat sinks. Everything's full of heat sinks. This is mostly metal.
Yeah, that's a lot of heat sinks. They're huge.
That's fucking crazy. No wonder it's 4 pounds.
I would do a PC upgrades, like, not even for gaming. Like, it's more about multitasking, I feel like, these days. Especially when you're making content and stuff, and, like, you're streaming on multiple platforms and shit. Like, it's more of a multitasking issue, not even a gaming issue, for me personally. Like,
exactly. And like, that's why I'm feeling my PC's age right now, is because when I try to stream
video,
if I would ever stream and play a game at the same time, not happening, pal.
Dude,
I'm going to be dropping frames like no tomorrow. Dual streaming, not happening. With this, maybe it'd be better.
Like, I did a dual stream with Random Days, Clone Hero 2 player on both Twitch and TikTok, and my shit is normally like 2K plus FPS and dropped like 200. Like, it was bad. It was really bad.
Yeah, man. No, it's not. It's. I think the way that those people do is they already have dual PC setups. They already have it. They absolutely have dual PC setups. Or they're console only.
I think that what I would probably do at this point, because I'm lucky enough to have a Micro Center 25 minutes away, I would just build a completely new PC there and then use this as like a rendering PC or some shit in the future.
That's kind of what I'm thinking about doing as well with this current PC I'm using now. Once I buy a new GPU, because I'm going to be reusing the GPU I have in this one until the new 50 series comes out.
It's already good enough, for now.
Yeah, the GPU is fine. It's just that I don't want to buy a 4070 Ti or a 4080 yet when the 50 is 2 months away. I don't feel like there's much of a point. And I can wait. It's still fine. It's a 3080. It's pretty good.
I still have like a fairly spare parts PC. I can't just bring myself to stream from 2 PCs. I just can't. I can't do it.
There's a lot of setup involved.
The setup is unbelievable.
There's a lot of
and like there's also, what is it? Network display interface capture or some NDI. I think that's what it stands for.
Yeah.
But like you use that instead of a capture card because it's like even lower latency than like if you just used.
You're essentially how it works is that like you have one OBS open for like. Do you have 2 OBSs open, one on each computer, and then like
on each computer, and it sends it to the other.
Through the network to the other one? It's weird, man. But I mean, theoretically, if you get that working,
it's got to be user friendly. If so many people do it,
never encumbered by encoding or streaming or anything like that. That sounds like a dream.
Yeah, so. I just want to use this main PC that I'm on and just play with it how it is, with nothing else, like having to focus on nothing. I just don't. I don't want any resources to be taken up. I just want it to work. That's why I play so much Fortnite off my PS5 or my Xbox instead of playing it on my PC.
Doing a similar thing is moving the rendering load over to a different machine. In this case, the console.
Like you stream it off of Xbox. Jason's been suffering on one PC. I'm insane.
A PC that's literally hemorrhaging on its last breath. That's like, please stop, just shoot me already. And I'm over here like,
I need to rest, boss. I need to rest.
Yeah, you're not dual streaming anymore.
Yeah, I'm sure that did help.
Literally because part of the reason that I stopped dual streaming was because the computer was suffering so much. And the benefit didn't outweigh the tech issues.
Yeah.
There's nothing more annoying to deal with live than tech issues.
Bro, really though.
It's so
I was
frustrating.
I was trying to stream GH1 a couple days ago, and then all of a sudden the 2x filter on my RetroTink wasn't working. And I had to use pass through and was all interlaced as fuck. And like I had to deinterlace using OBS, which made it look like a decent quality YouTube video, but it wasn't 60 FPS anymore.
That sucks though. I mean, how long have you had the RetroTink?
I've had the RetroTink since like 2022 or 2021.
Yeah, so it hasn't even been that long.
Yeah, it's still fairly
I think it's my component cables or the HDMI that I'm using, probably something stupid. But like the RetroTink is fine. Like the pass-through, it looks great on my end. It's just whatever upscaling it was using or the HDMI I was using was a no-no. So I mean, it's what it's. I ended up playing GH1 more of that. I got fucking 800K. 800K on Flames on GH1, which Jake called as soon as we're past solo. It was disgusting.
Yeah, I was like, "This is 800K, easy 800K." But then I added it to like, it was gonna be 789K, and I was wrong with that one. But the first
I fucking
prediction
cooked.
was 800.
I hit the outro under Star Power,
and you got like halfway through the snake. You got to that second.
Yeah,
blue.
no, I hit it halfway through the snake.
Was it just
on GH1?
Yeah, that's fucked up.
It is as fucked up as you think it is.
Big time fucked. I streamed GH1 as well, and I played Solus 4. I believe I got 850K on that one.
You tried.
Oh my way!
It's not bad for GH1
850K on Solus 4.
Yeah. No strum limit patch either. Strum limit was still
no strum
there.
Limit patch.
Yeah, so I still had to deal with only being able to strum at 16, 17 notes per second. So solo over robot, never happening. For all the solo strumming, I actually used the hopos, and it felt really nice on GH1. Using the hopos for solo strumming. It was great.
I played Solus 5 on Guitar Hero 1, and that was fucking terrible.
Yeah, same ISO as both of them.
One of the worst things ever.
I think that's Stephen Gammo's ISO.
Guitar Hero 1 is 20 years old next year. Next year.
Yes, just turned 19.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good stuff happening on the 5-fret side, especially if you caught the Clone Hero tournament, the Invitational. Congratulations to Dark High winning on a fucking Riffmaster. That was great. That showing was awesome. I watched. I skimmed through the VODs last night, and Ben was killing it. He was
early.
Yeah,
he was
crazy.
a monster.
Dude, yeah. So let's real quick. The players that were in this tournament, there were 8 players. It was just a quick one and done, single day Invitational 5 type thing. It was a single elimination bracket
Very nice
style.
format.
So, and I like the way that they chose the players because there was 4 old school players and there was 4 newer school players, you could say. So the 4 old school players, if I can remember them off the top of my head, we had Beverly 2, we had UCog Monkey, we had Finger Quick, and we had Dark Eye. Those are the 4 old school. The 4 new school, we had Geometric, MJ, our boy MJ, Sweaty Curtis, who competed with us in the Dallas, and then who was the last one?
Mr. Electric
Nick.
Yes.
Yeah. So those are the 4 new players.
Which he's got that dog in him. He's a fucking monster.
He's a lefty.
Even though he's been around for a while, Like
he only just started like doing like content stuff though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and
he's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like that tournament was really sick. I was watching UCog for like probably like maybe 3 hours, like probably half of his stream.
Yeah, he was
just because
practicing.
it was fun watching him play. Again.
Yeah, but dude, George's
and then we had motherfucking
like
J-Prez on.
dying.
J-Prez was on the call too,
yeah.
helping him like squeeze and path and stuff. So it was great. I think even right now, Prez is playing Jordan, trying to get 502, and George is on the call right now, and so they're just shooting the shit and they're just talking. So it's great. It's a good time. Tournament aside though, there was a big ol' announcement of a new version of the game. Huge. With the leaderboards, launcher, they added I like the addition of open chords. I think that's
Reddit
hilarious.
Hated that. Did you see the Clone Hero Reddit?
Happy.
Oh yeah, the Clone Hero Reddit. I
shit.
know exactly who posted that, and I know exactly his opinions, and it's fine. I will say this though: open chords have no obligation to be charted. There is no obligation.
Yeah, like I would never do it personally.
And the beauty of Clone Hero is that you can play whatever the fuck you want, however you want. So like, hey, you don't want to play a song with open chords? Okay, then just don't. Good thing there's 100,000 plus charts out there that don't have this mechanic.
I have
this is something that
I have the blog post open now, so now they can see what we're talking about here. Open chord is just
screenshots. Look at that.
It's just an open with a note on top of it, and what this effectively does is forces you that you cannot anchor anything. You can only hold down the yellow to hit this note. If you're holding a yellow and a green, it's a miss. So really, what a charter would do if they chart an open chord is forcing you to only hit that one note if they for whatever reason want you to hit it in a very specific way. You know.
Now, my thing about this is that it's a cool mechanic, and I think I have said this when Yarg added it to Nightly, so this already exists. This mechanic exists.
Yeah, it's ain't new.
Yarg
just new to
already.
Clone Hero.
But now in Clone Hero, with this existing, I think they could probably make this look a little bit nicer. This looks fuking cursed. I'm just saying, this looks cursed.
It's tough to look at, but you'd almost have to make a new note type
to look at.
In a way. Like, hey, you can't anchor this one.
It reminds me of the Jeremy's chart of Bleed that got fucked up.
Yeah. Oh man, what a good time.
On the open, yeah.
I don't think it was Bleed. It was I.
Oh, it was I.
Oh, that's even more fucked up. That's 20 minutes long.
And there was a green off to the left side of the lane, but open notes were still there. Or like it was a green in the correct lane, but the open note was shifted all the way to the right.
I can give the lore as to why that is. So, Jeremy was still using feedback to chart. And
shout out to Feedback, Turkey Man.
Shout out to Feedback. So if you wanted to do open notes and feedback, what you would do is that you would place an event, N60, on that note, and then you would
N60, man,
and then you would use because it's notes 0 through 5, I think.
Yes, it was 0 through 5.
Yeah. Or no, so it's 0 through 4, and then N5 is Hopo.
Forcing events.
So forcing events are N5.
Events. Yeah.
And then N6 is open. And so then you would feed the chart through, because charts are literally just text files, for those who don't know. They are literally just text files with a different name. They can open in a notepad. You would feed it into a script, and then it would convert all of those events in the proper open notes. And Clone Hero wasn't
wrong.
Clone Hero was not reading it correctly at all. It wasn't reading it correctly.
Something went very wrong.
Yeah, that's the lore on that.
That was already 7 years ago. Can you believe that, man?
It's a great
video. That was already 7 years ago.
I'm glad I'm not
Jeremy was so upset when that happened, and I was like, dude, it's fine. It was
I didn't blame him at all. I just thought it was a Clone Hero problem, deadass.
Yeah, it was funny.
Maybe I didn't. Maybe I did say, what the fuck is wrong with the chart? What happened, Jay Durant? I don't know. It was 7 years ago. I don't remember.
At the screen.
The problem was it was unhittable for me, but the bot hit it no problem.
Yeah.
The bot hit it no problem. I was like, what happened? Well, what's going on? But anyway, sorry, we got derailed a little bit. Clone Hero version 1.1.
That happens,
Big things right away is leaderboards. Cool. That's
leaderboards
awesome.
are coming.
Good stuff.
I think it's going to be great for the drum community. Does have this really awesome drum leaderboard, dmleaderboards.com. I'm coming up blank on who developed it, but it has an awesome elo system, and I've been uploading my scores onto there. Jason, you should get on that shit because it's really fun. JP, I know you're playing Yarg for drums, but I don't know. And Jake, you're undecided because you're not playing drums currently. No. But I've been just
I'm drum curious.
I've been just doing runs, and then you just upload your scores.bin to this, and it gives you like an elo and stuff. I'm like ranked 20 on the website for this out of maybe like I don't know how many people are on here. Who knows? Oh, okay. Yeah. There's like it's part of the Drummers Monthly Discord, and they're all cool guys in there.
Yeah, it's great. It's a great.
It just kind of just gave me like an insight. It's like, damn, these are what like the sweaty drum players of Clone Hero are like. They're so chill. And like everyone's cool and nice.
I like
to each other. It's like it's very peaceful in there, and everyone's like really cool. So if you're a drummer, go check out Drummers Monthly.
That was another thing with the tournament too, is that like all the players have such great sportsmanship, and like we're really fortunate that we have that in our community, because like I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, Jason, but like even back in the day, like everybody just had good sportsmanship with this game.
That was my favorite part of going to all events.
It takes a lot of skill to get good at these games, and everybody mutually respects each other. You know, not that our games don't take skill. Don't get me wrong.
I might be like projecting a little bit, but like I've always felt like 5 Fret was it was very competitive. Always.
Yes.
It always was competitive.
But there was good sportsmanship.
And I think there was good sportsmanship. I'd say that like the players that I was afraid to go up against are like I was just like, I have to beat this guy. I'm so much better than him. This was like when I was like 14. Okay, it was like 14, 15 years old doing this stuff. It's just like I could shit on this guy or whatever. That was just all going on in my head, but at the end of the day, I was just like, hey man, let's play some friendlies. Like I brought Smash Hits to a tournament, Devastation, in 2009 or 2010.
The last one. Oh my god.
No, 2011. That was the one where we did Devo. That was the last one.
Oh, was that 2011? I thought that was 2010.
It was 2010 or 2011. It was after Warriors of Rock came out, right after Rock Band 3 came out. So it was probably
last Warriors of Rock. Yeah, I remember it. Yeah.
And we did Devo, but it was 2009, I think. It was me and Whitwicks. Like we were just chilling off, just doing friendlies like the whole time. And like, but I knew I was just like, man, I need to beat this guy, but I know he could beat the shit out of me in the game. And it's just like, it was fucking hard. It was such a hard thing, but like the sportsmanship is always hung on. I think like with Clone Hero, at least, it's kind of like wavered in and out. There's young kids that come into the scene, there's toxic people, weird people, etc., etc. I don't feel that with Drummers Monthly. I don't know if 5 Fret is like that, if there even is that much of a, I think a lot of the competitive 5 Fret dudes that I talk to it, like fucking Demand or Matrif or just all those guys, CSC dudes, 5 Fret competitive, super chill. Mm-hmm. But it's like the tapping side that I don't really pay attention to, because it's like I don't really relate to that too much, but I still understand and like understand what the efforts, their efforts putting into 5 Fret too, because it is cool. It's just
not your thing.
Cool. How fucking cool is that?
I
you
used
can push
to be
the
a lot more
ceiling
interested
so high.
But then
I used to be so interested in it too. I'm interested into it to this day. And whether the cheating scandal was a tip, like, you know, tipped me off the iceberg or whatever,
it made me less interested personally.
It definitely made me less interested too. Yeah. And it's just, I don't know. I don't really see much in that regard. I've always been so technical. I think at the end of the day, I've always been so technical, and it's like I don't see technicality that much when it comes to Clone Hero 5 Fret, unless it's like strum tech type stuff. I see guys seeing Epidermis drum chart on guitar. That's insane.
Yeah,
that is
awesome.
Absolutely insane.
Drum chart.
Collaggio, his strum tech charts are fucking insane. Like, what is it? Stutter Step. There's that one. There's a bunch of like chord tech ones too. But I hope that there's some sort of hard reset with Clone Hero V1. Like, that's the one, V1.1. That's the way that I see it, because with the leaderboards and stuff, we're going to see people we have never interacted before up on those leaderboards. That's going to be the main Clone Hero build that people get. The reason why not a lot of people hopped on Score Spy, because it was like, I had to download Clone Hero again? Oh, it's going to erase all my scores? Oh, if I bring over all my scores, it's going to be removed and they're not going to count? Like, why would I do that or something? You know? But it seems like with Clone Hero V1, there's V1.1, there's going to be a way to, as long as you have like the screenshots, then you can transfer all your scores over. And God knows how that's going to go. I mean, but I think it's going to be a nice little hard reset. I'm excited for the songs that are dropping.
I feel like they won't transfer over scores because there's going to be server-side validation for this leaderboard.
Yes, that's
what I'm saying. Like with the with the screenshots and stuff, I think there's going to be some sort of way that they're going to verify it, but I don't know if they're going to go through all that trouble. If I'm being honest, I think there's going to be
there's a whole thing. There's going to be. It says, from the start, leaderboard system has been designed to prevent cheaters from submitting fake scores, and a lot of work has gone into the game to ensure that hardware differences and the chart file differences will not affect scoring. There's server-side validation. There's going to be a replay system for runs, so you'll be able to watch a run back in a certain way. It'll probably save it as a file.
People have been asking for that for years.
So here's one quirk on that, though. Right now, the replays are only server-side right now. That is not something that's going to be available to the public.
True. Yeah.
That is only going to be... Yeah, that's only to validate scores right now. That is not something that's public.
Yeah, that's how they did it for Score Spy also.
But I suppose the option could be open to allowing you to see the replay. I mean, that could be a security risk, maybe. But
the problem comes with this is that replays were always a thing, and the Neversoft games had replays. You could have replays. Like if you have a debug enabled version of Guitar Hero 3, and you just
true.
And you can play it, and then you go into the debug menu after you're done playing a song. You hit save replay, and you can load it from the main menu. You can watch it back.
I didn't know that.
As it did.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
So the reason why I bring this up is because when people tried to do replays when they were doing the GH3 PC era, everyone was on 500 FPS, 1000 FPS. The engine is tied to frame rate.
Yes.
So inputs were all over the place when you tried to do a replay.
Oh.
It was only built for doing replays at 60 frames per second. And my understanding is with Clone Hero is that it is impossible with the way that Clone Hero is built, even though they refactored the entire game for version 1.1, is apparently impossible for them to separate inputs from being recognized as like them being hit. So it's really, I don't think the end user is ever going to be seeing replays. I think if they want to see a replay, you go do replay buffer on OBS. You're not going to see it run back. If you want to see run back replays, go do Yarg. That has a frame independent engine.
Well, no, Clone Hero is going frame independent as well.
But I thought that's on. I've heard that that's only for doing replays. I thought it was like to an extent. It's not possible.
Yeah, I just read
it's like
rewired.
Yeah. It's frame independent hit detection, not inputs. So it's a workaround so that they can get the replays working properly, regardless of FPS. It's all really interesting, but that's the way that I understood it because that's the info that was fed to me before this news blog went up.
New hit detection code. There's been a large rewrite of the hit detection code, making it fully deterministic, given only your inputs and the time of each input. Additionally, for us, we can now use the hit detection outside of the game itself. This is key for making leaderboards possible in a secure way, as now we can validate a run server-side once you finish the song before making the score public. Okay, so
the way that I see it, it's like okay, this guy hit the note, and the game was running at the speed that it's supposed to be running. It wasn't cheat engined. It wasn't slowed down. It wasn't sped up. It was hit in real time, and we can verify it right here. So it doesn't matter like what type of FPS you're running at. Yeah, it's just he did it right. Cool.
And there's a second here. The next paragraph in that piece too says this is a large step towards making the game fully frame rate independent, but unfortunately the controller input library that Clone Hero uses, Rewired, is still frame rate dependent, which means the game will for now continue to read inputs for more accurately with a higher frame rate. Okay, so partially it could be a stepping stone.
It's
Strike line, perhaps.
It's a step.
I ain't gonna lie. Perhaps. I ain't gonna lie. If they want to give up on Strike line and put all their eggs back into this, the November 2022 they said is going into long-term support. This is not a long-term support update. This is a major update.
Yeah, this could have been Strike line. I don't know. Haven't heard about Strike line in years.
Yeah, at this point I don't really give a fuck if that still exists or not. Clone Hero is a household name, whether we like it or not. I'm personally very happy that Clone Hero is a household name. I think I've waited years for this to be a household name.
People are still discovering Clone Hero for the first time in the modern day. Yeah. Still people are like, wait, that exists. Like, dude, I was out the other day, and I was just talking about playing Guitar Hero, and they were like, oh, don't they like have that for computers now? And I was like, Clone Hero, like, yeah, dude, I played that, and I'm thinking like, yeah, like all these people just like, Guitar Hero at home, basically.
Yeah. Having Hero in the name helps a lot.
Totally fine.
It does.
Totally fine. I think I'm personally really happy that just as it is, Clone Hero is a very valid option. And
people are having a good time with it.
People are having a good time with it. And I said this, I think it's like I borderline hate this game for playing guitar. But I'm going to run back full Series FC when leaderboards are up.
I might play drums on it because leaderboards are going to be up. That could be fun.
I'm still playing drums. Just your own personal enjoyment.
Me and Jason can tug of war some scores.
I'm so down.
You and Jason are going to tug, bro.
You're going to try tug. You want to tug? You want to tug on each other?
Let's go tug.
All four of us can tug.
Let's go.
Hey, I'm gonna grab my stick. Let's go tug.
Let me go grab my sticks.
And he's gay, so it makes sense. We're gonna play pro together.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
yeah, man.
Or you're out of context.
Clip farming.
Did we say what episode of this, by the way? I feel like we didn't say what episode it was.
Welcome to Lore Hero episode 54, guys. We're talking.
Hey.
54.
You asked me what I was sipping on, bro. Wet fries.
Yeah, wet fries.
That's
wet fries is what I was sipping on, bruh.
Can you make the title "I be sipping" (parentheses on fries)?
No, don't do that.
I will not be. I be sipping. That's a reference to Finger Quick from the off season too.
That shit was legendary. I'm sorry.
Right
he's got the photo right there, ready to go on
deck.
I have this photo too. Look at
the whole group.
That one's hanging on my fridge.
Look at Alex.
It's hanging on my fridge.
He's fully pog-faced.
Mr. Pringle. John Pringle.
Really hoping that off-season 3 happens in 2025. I think it will. I'm pretty optimistic. I think that Hitch was really disappointed that he couldn't put it on this year. But there's a lot of COD stuff happening this year, too. So
it's what it's 2024 was practice. 2025, I understand
2025,
now.
I understand
it now.
I understand
all those previous 8 years, practice.
I understand now.
Which is cheating, by the way. So
just lock in.
Yeah.
Cheating.
Just lock in.
Been cheating for the past 8 years. I'm ready to play it legit now. I learned the game.
I'll try.
Yeah, you know what? I think I want to see just a couple more like ending bits. Like I like how the leaderboards look. You can move it around and stuff. That's really cool.
The score.
The page.
I like that too.
I like how that looks. I think the upscaled textures look very nice too. I'm with that. It definitely looks a lot more like Warriors of Rock actually does.
Yeah, you can kind of see with these textures here. The old ones are slightly bit more blurry when you're looking at them here. I'm going to zoom in even bit more. So in
comparison, they're way blurrier, man.
Like I said, I noticed this without even thinking about it the other day. I was like, I was playing drums and I looked at the textures. I'm like, shit, this is like 900p at most.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah, quite sharp. Because I believe they still are just direct rips from the console games, but these are just
it's a rip of it's Warriors of Rock from PS3. Warriors of Rock.
Oh, PS3 specifically. Okay,
I believe so. That's what Matt ripped in the. Oh, okay. maybe I should talk about this. You guys remember GHPC Edition 2?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, yes.
So the reason that got a lot of attention is because it had the look of how Clone Hero looks now, and that was really enticing to everybody. And this was 2016. And so everyone was pretty hyped. I was like, damn, this looks really good. I'm going to play this when this comes out. I'm going to stop playing GH3 PC. And the guy who was developing it somehow was able to rip the textures and decrypt them from the PS3 version of Warriors of Rock, and that's how they looked so good. Because before then, we were just working with, like, upscaled screenshots of Warriors of Rock, but somebody broke into the game, or the guy couldn't handle how big the game was, and so he just dumped the game off and all the source code or something. Something along the lines happened. And I think somehow Matt was able to get the... Oh, no. We, a.k.a. me, Blue Chaos, Inventor, Hop H2O, and Matt, I guess, because we did the Warriors of Rock mod for Guitar Hero 3 PC, and we're all, like, ecstatic. We're like, dude, we got the official texture. Let's fucking go. We got it from this guy. We got it from this GHPC 2 guy. He dropped off the face of the earth, and he's not deving this game anymore. So let's make the Warriors of Rock theme like we always wanted to, and we did it. We fucking worked our ass off, and we did it. I contributed the star power texture, and it looks like complete shit. It looks fucking terrible. Shout out to Wesley Donikin, who improved very much upon that theme for Fast GH3. It looks really, really good now. If you haven't seen it, it looks like 1-to-1 with Warriors of Rock. Anyway, more lore goes is that those are the same textures that are used in Clone Hero currently. Those are the exact same ones, I believe, or at least it was used up until like version 15 or 17 or something like that. But that's how Matt got textures in the first place for the game, is because of GHPC Edition 2. I think
cool
there's
lore.
There's cleaner ways of getting the textures, and I think when RPCS 3 dropped, you could texture jump. You could do a texture dump from Warriors of Rock, and I think he just cleaned it up, and now it looks like he probably upscaled them. Because it looks really good. It looks way better now, a lot cleaner.
A lot better. It really does.
So, yeah, I'm just hoping that this is a really good reset for 5-fret players alike. I know it's going to be a good reset for me, because, like, hey, everybody's going to be on the same slate. I'm going to try and go for full series and more. And I don't know. I can see myself playing a lot more guitar just kind of casually, but I don't know. We'll see when it gets there. I don't know if this comes out before Grand Theft Auto 6, I'll be very surprised.
Because there's no date yet. There's no date. They just said sometime in 2025.
Yeah.
Oh, what? I thought it was like next week or something.
You would think, wouldn't you? But it's not. It's sometime in 2025. In the blog post says, sentence. That being said, we are confident that a 2025 release is entirely manageable, although we cannot make any promises on a more specific release date. So.
That just killed all my hype. I don't care.
Yeah, we're going to have to get really hyped
that's totally fair.
In 7 or 8 months when this eventually drops.
That is entirely fair.
No, I get it.
I just don't care. How can you care about that?
I was floored when it was announced on the CSCCS stream, and I didn't see anything about it online.
Yeah, that was
my post
too.
Was like the only hype about
There's
it.
There's lots of fumbles with that. Let's be honest.
Myself and JP were the ones casting that tournament, and we had to go through this entire list of all the changes and stuff like that. I thought for sure there'd be a blog post that would go like immediately, where people could go like click the link and go read it themselves. But it was like over 24 hours later until the blog post. I don't know why you wouldn't have the blog post ready to go as soon as the announcement's made on stream, but whatever. I'm not part of the team. Whatever, it is what it is. It's not coming out for many months anyways, so.
It's not our game.
Whatever.
It's not our
game.
problem.
Not our game.
We're here to consume it. We are here to consume it and critique it.
Yes.
I'm a fan of all games. I don't think there's a single game for me currently. I've been hooked on GH1 and 2 lately. I play Yard casually. I play Clone Hero.
I play Yard drums. I was playing before we started the episode.
I play Clone Hero drums all the fucking time. Jason, you play Clone Hero drums all the fucking time.
I was playing it before we got on here.
You know,
I was.
It's that type of thing. Thank God we have so many options, or else this would be way more disappointing than be way more disappointing than many things.
If this was our only option.
Whatever. I'm gonna keep playing Yard Pro drums. Like that's where I'm at right now.
Janak has been cooking with Rock Band 3 Deluxe. His progress bar looks fucking ridiculous. These are other things to be hyped about. This is the beauty of being so tapped in to Guitar Hero and Rock Band. This is what happens when you break free of the mold that, hey, Clone Hero's not the only game. I know that, like, there's probably World Tour Definitive Edition mods that I don't know about that are probably really hype. I don't know. I think I don't know if we spoke about it on the stream, but it was like, they ported over the Metallica skins from Fortnite, and now you can have a pseudo 2024 remaster of Guitar Hero Metallica.
I think that's really cool.
And it looks really good in game at the forum, like, and like the GH Metallica levels. It looks so good. It looked really, really good.
Here, real quick, I have a picture of J-Nex progress bar up on the stream now. So
hell yeah, dude.
It's not just a regular progress bar like Fortnite Festival just added. He added more than what Fortnite Festival has. So you can see there's a break here where there's a bit of a gap. And then there's also little orange lines. Those are star power phrases, or I guess overdrive. Mm-hmm. Sorry. And then blue is the solo markers. So this is a complete view of the chart in a very condensed way. I think it's really neat.
Dude, I wouldn't be surprised if one day he figures out how to implement a path into the progress bar. I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, dude, if you could implement
that would be nuts. Can you believe that?
Optimal path.
Like a little overlay.
Jake is. Yeah, dude. Like that would be crazy.
You can make it an overlay, like on the highway. You could have like a little thing come up on the side of the highway, activate here, and like it's like a yellow bar along the side, like outside of the highway. It's like activate here. This is how long it should last.
I can visualize it like right now based on what you're saying.
You know, kind of like on Band Hero when you're doing those like career mode challenges where it gives you a little section of the chart and it highlights it. Do that, but for
imagine if it was like a path practice mode that didn't save your score, but it was like, hey, think of it like a road challenge mode. Like it replaces road challenge mode or something, or it's a branch of road challenge mode. It's like, hey, this game mode is not going to save your score, but you can use it to learn pathing.
It gives you the best score. Yeah,
and you can look at the score at the end, take a picture, like you can screenshot it or something, and like that'd be so cool, man.
Quick reminder that all scores done on Deluxe are not necessarily valid on Score Hero.
Yeah, they're not.
So don't bother with that. I saw some motherfucker uploading Clone Hero scores on Score Hero again.
That's insane.
He did a more than a feeling run on GH1, the GH1 chart at least on Clone Hero. He was like ranked 200, so it wasn't a big deal. I would say it's really only a big deal if somebody starts stealing all the firsts because Clone Hero, but don't upload Clone Hero scores to Score Hero, guys. Don't do that. It's not made for that. You got to play it on the original game, original engine for that matter, even.
So speaking of games that aren't on the engine they're supposed to be, someone came in my chat recently, and I had to throw this idea out to you guys because this is one of the coolest ideas I think I've heard in a while for the idea of like a custom chart. So I had somebody come through my chat, and they said, hey, I've got this idea that I've never seen done. Would you like to take part in it eventually? And I'm like, hell yeah. So they're apparently a speedrunner, and they want to take the inputs to a world record speedrun and turn it into a chart.
Ooh,
so that you can, right. So hear this out, so that you're playing the inputs for what it would be to do the speed run for the game.
So, like, for example, every time Mario jumps, we'll say it's an A press, which is green. So every time you have to press jump in the game, you press green or whatever.
Bro, so they want to get it set up so that you can be putting the inputs while you're playing the chart, and it would actually go for the run.
That's really cool for an idea. I would love to see this come to fruition.
That's a really unique idea.
Yeah, I love
I would say someone should do like backwards long jumps, or like carpet list with the pause buffering, or a flagpole glitch from Mario Brothers 1, where you have to do a frame perfect. Like,
if you just put the notes in the right place.
Sorry, it's more like this.
You can chart that in real time.
Overlay to run audio with the chart and everything and have it as a video background.
Theoretically, it wouldn't even be that hard to do if you just open up Moonscraper and just let it ride, right? Can you input shit like in real time?
You do inputs in real time, and you would have to set the step to something ridiculous so that it can be as accurate as possible. So there's no step to it.
Yeah, the step would be like 1/28th.
That's a very creative idea. That's actually really cool. And what, you would have to play it on like a Yarg precision mode that's like maybe a couple milliseconds.
Ideally,
ideally that's what it would have to be.
Shout out to the King of Assists. That was their name. King of Assists.
Very nice. Shout out to King of Assists.
That's some fresh ideas.
That's got my mind buzzing. That is a fresh idea. That's really fucking cool.
Yeah, speaking of like speedrun tricks, I've been watching J-Prez for over 2.5 hours. Play Jordan. I've been watching him play Jordan, trying to hit the second activation in the song, and we've mentioned it previously on the pod, and
last pod.
New tech, last pod. I mean, with extended hit window, basically the skinny is that it's abusing the coyote timing in order to hit a note as late as humanly possible, and so
beyond what the game should normally allow.
Yeah, beyond what the game should be allowed. Yeah. That's why it's called extended hit window, is because you're giving it like 8 more frames than you're allowed to.
Nah,
you're basically like hitting a note.
But still,
3 or 4. Yeah, but it's basically like a note hit.
It's coming up right now. I have showed on stream what he's going to do here. This last yellow, he's going to try activating on it.
Oh,
that one was
nasty.
There. Dude, what if he hits the squeeze?
If he hits the squeeze live as we're talking about it, then J-Prez is a kindred spirit.
Back end is going to be a blue-orange chord. He wants to hit the blue-orange under star power. He's going to do like a triple or quadruple strum at the end.
Oh, he's so close.
Oh, that was like one frame.
I was about to say, me and J-Prez are brothers, but only closer. And it'd lift up the shirt and be a beating heart between us. It'd be like that.
Yeah, we'd be conjoined twins.
Brothers, only
That's
closer.
Insane.
Yeah, no. I mean, like, the timing was perfect on that, talking about it. We've been watching, me and Jake have been watching J-Prez do this for 2.5 fucking hours. I got in here.
This is the second stream we've done this to.
Started.
He did this 3 hours the other day.
Yeah.
Was that last night? We played Fortnite while we were watching him.
Yeah, we're playing.
We hit
me
the zero
and Jake
builds.
choked in multiple duo wins. I'm pretty sure we lost against like a father and son duo.
Maybe, probably. We got a second place, maybe 2 second
places. It was probably
even.
Big Justice and.
Yeah, I was gonna say Big Justice and the
It was
Rizzler.
probably Big Justice, bro. Or it was the Rizzler.
Oh man.
On 2 controllers. On 2 controllers.
Alec, you know how you said you love games?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we found out today that Eminem might allegedly hate games. Very allegedly.
Oh, dude, that is a dark thing to go into.
If I'm being so honest with you, I don't believe it. I don't believe it either. I think this is bullshit.
But we have to talk about it.
You know the Timmy Turner picture. It's like, please let this be real because it'd be so fucking funny. That's how I kind of feel about it. Because like, if bro was traumatized for being in Guitar Hero Live, I wouldn't blame him. I would not blame him,
they
dude.
Booed that game.
Crazy. That game was buns. That game was buns on execution, and Eminem is in the on disc set list, and he probably didn't like seeing the fucking booing. I don't know, man.
Hold on. If that's the reason, if that's the reason, why was "Lose Yourself" the debut song for Festival?
Yeah, that's all we need to talk about. That doesn't make any sense. It doesn't track. I don't get it. So I have the tweet up now.
It contradicts that completely.
This is from Beast FN Creative. Nothing against you personally. I just don't believe this to be true, and you'll see why. Fortnite Festival news. To anyone asking about Eminem and Festival, Insider: Eminem does not want jam tracks in Festival of his songs at this moment. At the very end, take this with a grain of salt, as I cannot confirm this. This could also change in the future. So it's basically saying
they covered their tracks.
I don't know, guys. Somebody said this, and maybe he's an insider. I don't know.
I just
unrelated.
know.
I saw somebody else tweet today that was like, it was like a 3-part tweet thread. It was like, sorry guys, I didn't do my job vetting this guy. Turns out that was a fake insider.
Yeah,
it wasn't the guy that's on screen now. Wasn't the guy on screen now, but different guy, different false insider. I just don't see this happening because why the fuck would he be the guy to announce the fucking mode with a chart of a song if he doesn't want to be in the game?
Let's not bury the lead also that there was a jam track released in the store earlier this week that was not supposed to be. Mm-hmm. And for some reason
to fit in a certain spot.
It fit right between Lady Gaga's Rain on Me and Aya's Replay, which, hey, that fits with Rap God.
Unless it's after I, or R-A and then after I, R-A-P.
So
unless it's a certain Nirvana song, I think that we're okay.
Okay, dude.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, if people who aren't online are wondering, hey, isn't that where Regulate by Nate Dogg would be? Well, you're right.
You think
Regulate was still in the list for some reason next to The Search?
Yes. Way out of
alphabetical.
So I was thinking about this. It's like it's either Regulate misplaced or there's another jam track in the S's that isn't in there yet. So maybe
swapped. Maybe the short names got switched.
That store is never alphabetical. That's the other thing, right? Most of that store is out of order. So that it could have been Rap God, but we're also stretching quite a bit because it could have just as well been like a new Selena Gomez tune. We don't fucking know.
This could be complete.
I was going to say, this is a good old-fashioned rumor. This is a good old-fashioned rumor.
There's
no resolution. There's nobody gassing
this
up. We are the ones that are gassing it up because it's like it's too it's too good for it not to be a coincidence.
Yeah,
but
very juicy.
Hey, you know what? If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. It's still pretty funny.
It was the same day that Rap God dropped in the game for the Spaghetti Grotto.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's too good for it not to be a thing.
Well, I think even Beast hopes that they're wrong, obviously.
Probably.
I hope it's wrong, too. Yeah, I hope it's wrong, but it would be so fucking funny if it was because Guitar Your Life.
that would be awful.
I got to see if I could find this, because I saw this a few days ago. But whatever song was put into the store early had a placeholder ID, I got it, that legitimately sits in-game between For the Night and Walk This Way, which both released this week. The placeholder ID is between them.
Oh,
which
okay.
Again,
Because the IDs are sequential in terms of release date. So theoretically, it's a song that was meant to come out this week but got pushed.
Correct, which would mean Rap God, because literally it came out in the game the same day. So
it's lining up pretty well.
It's lining up. I was gonna say I was told that the ID for Industry Baby, which came out last week, is 9.
Yes, because it's been out there. It's leaked at the beginning.
You're right.
What the fuck?
You're right.
So that means that the Industry Baby leak of the stems was real.
That was real.
real.
Holy fuck, bro!
Someone said it was a kid lying for clout, and I was like, yeah, probably.
It was
and it was like, it's Industry Baby. It's it's not like a song we're yearning for in the game. But now, if it says the ID is 9 in the game, that's so funny and that's so real.
Are there any other missing IDs from that low? Or anywhere else throughout the list?
Oh, yeah.
Do we have that?
I mean,
so we have another from this week that came out that's between Walk This Way and $1 Million Baby. Here's the list right here. I put it in the live chat.
We allowed to be looking at this? I'm just kidding.
I mean, it's in the game.
This is probably public. Yeah.
It's out on Twitter.
But,
X, everything's on X.
Yeah, that's also Beast that put this out. Shout out to Beast FN. So, same day, whatever.
Berserk.
The store. It could be. It could be Berserk. That legitimately could be.
I mean,
isn't that an emote song?
Yeah. The same one that was in Guitar Hero Live.
Yes. See, and I know for a fact Rhythm Authors has like a backlog of charts that aren't released yet. Like, I know that for a fact. That is true.
Africa soon, right?
There's no way that they're not consistently working on charts.
Yeah, some
they're
stuff
being contracted.
Yeah.
They're being contracted to work on charts every week, and who's to say that what they worked on back in fucking like April or something still has not seen the light of day?
They could work on something like almost a year ago, and then Fortnite be like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna put this out next week." They'll be like, "Oh okay, sounds good."
Yeah, fine. It's about time.
Was it
according to Beast?
Nothing new.
Go
this
ahead,
is another stat. This is a stat that they released 2 days ago from when we're recording right now. According to Beast FN, they apparently have 168 jam tracks completed in the vault ready to release.
Yes.
Exciting. I mean, that's
a lot.
exciting.
Well, that makes you think, are they going to do a giant drop for the 1 year anniversary?
For the 1 year anniversary.
That's big hope, I think. That's
not 168.
I mean
not
giant
168.
As in like a dozen.
30.
Oh, sure.
I don't know.
Sure.
You're thinking a dozen?
Maybe.
A dozen would be fire.
Yeah.
How many do we have on release? 30? We have 30 on release.
I guess
right?
release, like the full, like the reveal was like 30, but they put them out like over a set of like 4 or 5 days.
Well, no, until they talked to us.
Total?
And they gave it to
40?
us early.
Yeah, they gave it to us early, yeah.
Shout out to Evan and Julia.
Yeah.
Love you
Shout out
both.
to them. I remember Evan's tweets that day. He was like, if I have to hear the word joy to key one more fucking time.
I'm looking back at the launch graphic. I know we pulled that up a few months ago. But
remember when there was a daytime venue and the notes would be kind of hot pink?
Yeah, they got rid of it.
Oh, wow.
That has not existed. That has not existed since season 1.
Yeah, and I'm
kind of glad because they look worse.
Now on Ped. Yeah.
I'm a big fan of that look.
I am too.
If I'm being completely honest,
Yeah.
I really like the daytime look. I miss it. I wish we could have that for pro mode. Personally, that would be really cool. Or like a hue changer or something.
Mm-hmm.
So you're saying you want track customizability?
I do.
Rock Band 4?
I really want that in a game like Fortnite. I don't think it's unreasonable.
Well, we already told
I think it's actually surprising we don't have it yet.
Yeah, we already told them you can make so much money selling track cosmetics, and I think they know that.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I think I probably told a harmonics worker in the face. I was like, "Yo, I'll pay $60 if it looks like Rock Band 2."
Yeah, no, I was there when
you. No,
you
you did. I was there. Yeah. I remember you saying that. I know who you said it to.
And they were just like, haha.
Oh no, they're probably like, "We hear you."
Yeah, they can't say they cannot confirm nor deny anything because that would give it away one way or another. So they're like, okay, noted. It's in here now.
I mean, like I think I was just playing Rock Band 4. I literally was. I was bored in my living room, waiting for the kids to go to sleep, and they're like all mopey, and I'll play a little bit of Rock Band and play them some tunes or whatever. And I was just like, yeah, you know what? The customization in this game, not too bad. It really isn't that bad. I think we need this level, at the very least, that type of track skins. Track outfits, sorry. We need track outfits.
Track fits.
We need track outfits. I think we need like notes. We need like note outfits, man. I think Guitar Hero Live was super creative when it had
for sure.
It had a lot of personality. Hey, throwback to that Christmas Highway, bro. That shit's crazy.
That was terrible.
I think Nolan FC Painkiller with that shit.
That's
FC
actually crazy.
Painkiller with that shit.
There was an Avenged Sevenfold one that was kind of not great, if I remember correctly.
That one was not that bad. I didn't hate that one. I think it looked kind of cool.
There were a lot of them, man. And you had to pay for them with whatever currency that was.
Yeah.
I just
I'm looking
double-checked.
up the Painkiller video real quick.
So, festival, 34 songs at launch.
Yeah, you posting this, what if they do this again? What if they do?
I mean, they could do a giant drop for the 1-year anniversary.
Yeah. You're not wrong.
Look, he did do it.
If they have over 150 songs unreleased,
who's to say? Theoretically, they're all ready to go. Well, we don't know that. We know those are probably in progress ones as well. So
man, I can't believe I'm looking at this list nearly a year later. This is crazy.
This is like,
hold on.
Like,
how many songs are they doing free right now? They're doing 30 a week, right? So what if they did an entire week of new songs?
I don't know. I think you're cooking with this one. I'm gonna be real.
That's a cool idea.
Cooking. Lil B cooking. That's what it is. Lil B.
That would be. Ooh.
We better get Winterfest Wish 2.
No.
I wouldn't be opposed if it was the same artist getting more songs, just for the.
Yeah, get some more Queens of the Stone Age in.
We get Kendrick Lamar, Not Like Us.
What?
We get Imagine Dragons. Enemy.
What?
I don't know.
Enemy be sick.
All right, hear me out. What if we get like 1 or 2 more songs from each headliner artist this year?
That'd be cool. I'd be down for it.
That'd be really cool.
What if we get Hit the Lights?
Maybe they're saving it.
There's still those weekend songs from that playlist that never dropped.
Also
that was to come out.
And I feel like that. I feel like they have to exist. Like they're gonna be in the game eventually. I feel like they have.
I don't remember those anymore.
And we know that one of the leak songs that's been worked on was a Lady Gaga song that's come out. Because there's Sour Candy was on the leaks.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So.
I think we'd crack the code, folks.
Disease.
You'll find out in a month.
Yeah.
Maybe,
that song is awesome. I like Disease.
Yeah, maybe
get that shit in there.
I don't know. I think we're on to something here. Actually, I'm not gonna lie.
How about we get another song with Goon Rock?
I'm down.
Party Rock is in the
Goon Rock.
Bro, that guy was like a decade ahead. Right? Imagine if an artist today came out with the name Goon Rock.
Can't do it.
Can't do it
anymore.
Or you'd be famous for all the wrong reasons.
Just, okay, no. There you go. He can come back out as Ultimate Goon. That'd be amazing.
Ultimate Gooner.
You know, now we're
the fans
like
of Goon
deep in
Rock
the
are called
festival talk.
Gooners.
We're going to go a little bit more family friendly. You like that pivot? Nick A30 made a tweet the other day talking about that I quote tweeted and kind of popped off a little bit, but he's basically, the gist of it was him talking about how Fortnite creators get like a 1-week grace period of monetization and how that needs to change. It needs to change, and that's super fucking bold.
To expand on that, 1 week of monetization for like songs that are copyrighted in the game, like when a new jam tracks come out, people like us, Epic partners, we get 1 week of immunity from copyright strikes, copyright blocks, whatever, whenever the songs first come out. So, like, the songs that just came out this past week, I don't remember what they were. Like, Walk This Way, for example. Right now, I have 2 videos on my channel. They're monetized.
Monetized fully.
I don't get a lot of money for them because they only get a couple thousand views. But, like, for somebody like Nick A30, if he wants to upload that shit, that's hundreds of thousands of views, surely. And then all of it goes to whoever owns the copyright.
I will say I'm proud of making $100 off of my Paradise City site read FC. I made $100 off of that shit.
$100 in 1 week. Love it.
Like, fuck yeah, I can go gas up my car.
That's honestly really good, like, for you, like on YouTube. You know,
I could go. Oh yeah, dude. Now that like YouTube is like algorithm based, I just kind of treat every platform like it's TikTok.
YouTube
it's like,
is dead. Like the problem is YouTube is like dead for large views on rhythm game. That's the problem.
Yeah, it's hard with rhythm games.
Yeah.
I found that once I stopped uploading every day, my views have actually kind of gone up on a per video basis because it feels like it's more of a special thing. You know what I mean? Other than it's like, oh yeah, another video, whatever.
That's exactly how I approach YouTube uploads now.
Yeah,
you cut out massively for us, but the video will be fine, probably, hopefully.
Yeah,
I mean, you stopped.
I'm of the opinion that it's very difficult to make videos as a rhythm game creator work if you want to focus on gameplay. And if you want to talk about things that matter, it's hard to get people to care because
getting people to care
is
really, that's the hard part, really.
Right? Because I've been talking about this stuff for years, and unfortunately, a lot of times I again kind of feel like I get looked at as the conspiracy theorist out in the street, like just waving a sign around when I'm just like, hey, no, these are actually things to think about, and these are important for if you care about this stuff, and then it just kind of just goes away. Yeah. I don't know. It's frustrating.
There's no way you're just sipping out of, what is that, a 1.5 liter?
It's one of the fucking 1.5 liters, bro.
That's
crazy.
It
was 2 for $3. I was like, fuck it. I'm just going to grab it.
Is that Dr. Pepper?
That's CZ.
It's just Coke Zero.
Of course, man.
I just like the label list. That way you have some, like, mystery about it.
Mystery to it. Yeah. What is this weird brown liquid? I don't know.
It's cocaine cola.
Switched from the Fries IPA to something a little danker.
Now?
What's wrong? What's wrong, buddy? What's going on?
Something just fell. That scared the shit out of me.
He's
just like, surely it's nothing. Surely it's nothing.
Yeah,
it's Shirley fell.
Don't call me Shirley.
Oh shit!
Every Saturday I have we watch scary movies.
Yeah.
And so last night we watched back-to-back bangers. I don't know about the second movie, but the horror in the second movie was pretty fucking scary. Sorry, I pivoted big time from this. That just scared the shit out of me, and I don't know what it was. That happening after watching this, probably some of the scariest movies I've seen in a minute.
I'd be scared.
I watched this movie called The Dark and the Wicked. It came out in like 2020. But if you guys are into scary flicks, watch this shit. Watch it. It's like it's almost like it is unbelievably eerie and just fucking terrifying. It is terrifying, and some of the scenes go on for way too long, and you're unbelievably uncomfortable during.
This shit made $422,000 at the box office. This is the horror.
I promise you,
this is the type of horror we're talking about. No, those are the best type of horror movies. The ones that aren't made to be a box office success, just made for the love of the game.
Yeah. Now the second movie that I watched, something that we can relate with, is a Korean. Okay, Korean horror is fucked too. Okay. It is about these live streamers that go into this is 2018. So it's a 2018 POV of what a live stream is, like super obnoxious, and it's just like, stop talking. Like these characters are like borderline unlikable, but like they use like a bunch of GoPros and shit. It's like found footage, that type of thing. But my God, the monsters in that movie, oh my, fucking terrifying. It was called Gonjam Haunted Asylum. That's how you spell it.
Do you need a spell check on that one? Okay, it's Gonjam Haunted Asylum. If you can't spell haunted or asylum, you need to open a book every now and then.
But dude, South Korean horror never misses. Never ever misses. I think like the last 20 minutes of this movie is the most terrifying shit I've ever watched.
Yeah,
crazy. Not just like on a surface level, not psychological horror, just straight up horror. It is the most movie horror, like turned up to like 100. It's so good.
Well,
it's so good.
Kind of past the season, but I'm interested. I want to see what the 2018 season. Streamers look like.
Yeah, bro. I mean, like they're just like, hey, we have a bunch of GoPros. You'd think that the movie is sponsored by GoPro. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah, I'm not a horror film person myself personally.
I like them.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. I
like them.
I totally understand.
It's because I feel like
big on comedy and documentaries. That's what I like.
Oh, documentaries are my shit. Love me some documentaries.
No fucking way. This was free. This is fucking free to watch on YouTube Premium, and I paid $4 to rent it on Xbox.
Dumbass!
Dumbass! Unbelievable, Wallace.
You paid money for something free.
God damn it! Fuck.
Free on Tubi as well.
I cannot. Oh, you know what? No, I didn't pay $4 for it. It was on Prime with ads. So
you're
I
fine.
missed out on. I missed out on 6.
Time.
I missed out on 6 minutes.
That's
sign language.
6 minutes of
6
life,
minutes.
man. That's
well.
Yeah,
I at
worth,
least got
pal.
to get up, get a drink, get a snack, and then sit right back down.
God. What was that? It was that Justin Timberlake movie where you paid for shit with minutes of your life.
Oh, In Time.
In time.
I went to the theaters to go watch that shit.
Yeah.
I remember that movie.
I have that as an Xbox 360 theme.
Oh,
yeah,
coffee.
I got the theme on Xbox too.
We're
I
the
remember
same.
that.
Here's
I
2
was like,
minutes.
holy shit.
Yeah, it was like this like heads up display kind of thing, and like the rich people were gambling with their money, and like you had to pay like the cover charge just to walk into the casino, and it was like 50,000 minutes or whatever, and then just take time away from your life. But these people have like 500 years on them, so it's like you're immortal essentially. Interesting concept.
That was
for a movie.
Amanda Seyfried, yeah, and Justin Timberlake.
Cillian
Murphy was
yeah.
in here too.
I bet he was one of the rich
Yeah,
people.
this is a star-studded movie.
Yeah, In Time, 2011 film.
That's crazy.
Jeez, that was 2011.
2011 film.
Jesus Christ.
Speaking of things that happened a long time ago, this is on a personal note. Halo 2 turned 20 years old yesterday.
I saw you posting about this today.
And something that's really cool that I will not stop talking about is Halo Dig Site. Halo Dig Site is a team comprised of old Halo developers with fans that are dedicated to restoring cut content. And so they restored and worked together to make a complete recreation of the E3 demo of Halo 2.
That's so fucking
The
cool,
E3
bro.
demo. It's
That's
like for like 4 or 5 minutes tops, but it was like the cool. Like growing up, I was like 7
Like the
years old
coolest
watching
thing,
this.
yeah.
I was watching this on XPlay probably. I was probably watching this on
my
XPlay on
God.
G4 or whatever G4, and I was like, damn, I can't wait for Halo 2 to come out. And then obviously, with how game development goes, and when you're crunched for development time, it's not going to be the exact same as what you saw in that E3 demo. But I waited 21
Wasn't the
years
E3
to play
demo
the
like
E3
essentially
demo.
a different game than what actually
It was
released?
basically like on rails type thing, and basically they said they had to scramble to put that together for E3 to get people hyped for Halo 2, and it worked. And there are multiple problems with that build. If you veered off the fucking straight line that they had scripted for you, the game would crash.
Yeah, from
So
what
the
I
guy
watched a couple
playing
video documentaries about this, like the YouTube documentaries. It was pretty much held together with like gum and duct tape, and you had to do it exactly how it was like presented.
That's how
it was
a lot
built
of
on,
E3
like,
demos
broken.
were, though. That's how a lot of E3
Like,
demos
if
were.
there's
Like,
any-
they were held together with duct tape.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I kind of miss that charm of seeing
Yeah, we lost
really
it's gone.
unfinished shit.
Yeah, because
But it's
Nintendo,
long lost and gone now.
Nintendo started doing Nintendo Directs, and they were like, "Oh, we don't need to do E3 anymore. We'll just copy Nintendo." And
I
that's
miss
what they all do
E3
now.
so much, man.
I know. I always
miss
wanted
E3
to
so
go,
much.
and I'm never going to be able to go because it doesn't exist anymore. It's so sad.
Nope.
I at least went to E for All and played World Tour early.
That's cool.
Okay. This is a really random experience that I'm assuming that none of you have done, but I'm going to ask anyways. Did any of you, when you were younger, go buy an EB Games and think that it said E3? Because I
Yes.
definitely did.
Yes.
I
yes,
didn't think that because I remember it being called Electronic Boutique. I remember it being called that before EB Games.
I
But
remember.
EB still exists in Australia, but you're right. I definitely had that thought in my head.
I
at some
remember
point.
the B like being slightly away, so I'm like, is that just an E with like a slash in the middle, then a 3? So it's like the E3
Yeah.
store.
That's
Yeah.
games
They
for
have
games
all the
early.
cool video games there. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember when my local mall,
I've never seen EB Games.
GameStop bought EB Games, and it just became a GameStop. So,
Yeah,
Yeah,
GameStop
sounds
was the only
par for the
game store I
course.
remember.
You guys remember
I never had any
Funko
EB Games
Land?
near me.
I do remember
Funko
Funko
Land.
Land.
hell
God,
yeah.
yes.
GameStop
Yo.
bought
Funko
them
Land was
too.
awesome.
Okay, so when I had my first Nintendo, I'm really showing my age here. There used to be mail-in catalogs for regular Nintendo games from Funko Land, where you could just, send them the money and they'd send you the game in the mail. And it's like, that was it.
Wow.
Buy Mega Man that way. Fucking crazy.
Nice.
Like thinking back to
that's a
like
crazy way to do
way before
commerce.
internet.
Yeah.
Shit, dude. Funko Land was the shit. They
I was gonna say
they had decent prices too for the time.
They did.
You bringing that up reminds me of when you had to call somebody up, Nintendo Power, for a guide.
Yeah, be like, I can't beat Castlevania 2. What do I do? Oh, you have to go to the leftmost corner of the level and crouch for 10 seconds, and then a tornado will pick you up, and you win.
If you've
just think of the AVGN video, bro.
That's exactly what it is. Yeah.
If you've never done it, check out online. There's videos of like the training they had to do, the counselors.
Oh, it's great.
And, like, it's so good. The footage is unbelievable.
And these guys
love
it was done by
like a news team, right? I saw a video about this not that long ago, but by like CBS or ABC or something like that, doing it like a story on it.
Yeah,
back, like
yeah,
the late 80s, early 90s or whatever.
It's so cool.
Sorry, I went back into the chat and I see the fucking monster from Gunjam. I know exactly what that thing sounds like.
You see, still going to be a secret to me whenever I go watch it. So
if you go watch it, yeah, you should just go watch it.
Gonjam style.
Let's go, Jim.
Hey, who'd you vote for president? I'm just kidding. Anyway, I had to break it up. Somehow.
That's a great way to just like, hey, who'd you vote for?
Hey, man, who'd you vote for?
First time chatter, brother. You first time chatter.
Yeah, dude, acting like a first time chatter. Who'd you vote for?
Dude, no. It was worse this week. It was like, what do you think? And
I
was
now
like, I'm not talking about this,
way
man.
Worse question.
Yeah, that's a way worse question. It's like, yeah, man. So what do you think? Shut the fuck up. Yeah, I didn't say that.
I'm playing.
I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna pay
attention
attention
to that. Sir.
This is a Wendy's.
Yeah, this is a Wendy's.
I really dislike that people ask that question specifically to find out if they'll like you or not. Like they don't actually really care. They
just fuck with you or not.
Yeah.
What's the vibes here? And
what's the vibes?
I feel like most people that would be asking that are on the team who won, and they want to see if you're a libtard, and if they want to fuck with you.
Word, bro.
Yeah, which unfortunately, hey, libtard as fuck right here, baby. Woo!
Yeah. You can shit on all of us for being on the losing side of things, I suppose, if you want.
If you want to, sure.
I guess.
Cool. Have fun.
Cool.
You guys are
Election
based.
News.
I'm not too concerned over it at this point. I'm just glad that it ended, and I'm done. I'm moving on.
I'm glad that there's not an insurrection.
Everything.
Yeah.
Again,
fine.
That's cool. I mean,
you guys doing anything January 6th?
I'm busy that day. I do have plans. I think you know what they are, though.
I'm gonna make some tater tots.
Oh, yeah. I think I know what they are too.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're doing that
circle back
Fortnite
around
Chapter 2 remix type beat. You know.
Yeah, we'll circle back around to this on Fortnite.
Yeah,
Fortnite.
Do a little remix.
Our own remix.
Yeah. We gotta stop. We're gonna visit by the FBI.
We're gonna demonetize in this video. Is it even monetized?
No. Yeah, we'll buy a singular Krabby Patty.
We don't even have that much money.
I'm sorry.
I don't even think we have that much.
We're
not monetized. We make $0.
Oh yeah, we're not. We don't have that many subs yet, do we? On the YouTube channel, do we?
Oh, we could be eligible for it. I just haven't done it yet because tax reasons, and I want to set it up in a way that benefits all of us. And
true.
You know, whatever. Speaking of taxes, let's go back to the election. Just kidding.
Yeah, man, who'd you vote for?
You know what? Not the one who's gonna increase tariffs by 60% on all electronic goods. That's definitely not part of the reason why I thought maybe I should go buy all my PC parts right now before a 60% tariff is imposed on China and everything that comes from China, especially things that are electronics. All the chips, the CPUs, the RAMs, the motherboards.
Do you see why I am focusing on just doing things for myself and like having fun with shit? Like people have been real, man, bro. I'm gonna tell you, this is me just laying shit out. People have been real shitty to me this last week, and I'm just kind of over it. And like, I'm gonna be the guitar villain. I'm just done, right? Like, fuck guitar. Fuck the Guitar Hero, man. Let's just be the guitar villain.
Fuck the guitar.
You gotta vibe.
Just fuck it.
Let's just fuck the guitar.
Yeah.
Hey, when is Activision gonna release Guitar Villain? Will Red Octane make a new Les Paul for that game? Who the hell knows?
That's what we're holding on to the patents for.
Hello, Red Octane. Are you
2028 Guitar Villain comes out.
That's been the plan
imagine
all
at Game
along.
Awards. Imagine at Game Awards they're like 20th anniversary Guitar Hero's coming back.
I pray to God, but it ain't gonna happen.
I mean that's the perfect type of anniversary that they could wait for.
And then Jeff Keighley comes out. Wow, that's so great. Guitar Hero's back, everybody.
Anyway,
we have another world
premiere. Be sure to comment in the chat if you want to win a Steam Deck.
If you want to win a Steam Deck, yeah.
Guitar Hero's back, guys. Isn't that great?
Guitar Hero for Steam Deck. Wait, that actually sounds high.
Oh, wait.
I got that shit set up.
It's not bad.
I've got that shit set up. Dude, it's actually so easy to set up because you can just run it through. you're running it through basically Steam Big Picture mode. You plug in a Riffmaster, you plug in a guitar. It's just an X input controller default.
Yeah.
You just go hit the space button, and then you just map it in the game. Easy.
That's it.
Hell yeah.
So nice. You get 800 FPS on a Steam Deck.
That's
good. That's not bad at all.
That's really good.
You need
I play at 500.
Max. Yeah.
I play at 500. On drums, I crank it down even lower.
It's a 720p screen on the Steam Deck?
It's 800p screen.
Yeah,
well, actually, I don't know. The OLED is different. OLED's different.
Oh, I have one of those.
I have an LCD.
Steam Deck OLED resolution.
It's something weird, like 1150 something, right?
1200 by 800.
Thanks, Jamie.
You're welcome. Let's talk about Joe Rogan, folks.
Yeah, who'd you vote for?
Joe Rogan.
Yeah, we voted for him.
I know you.
It is so crazy about how he was 5 years ago, interviewing Bernie Sanders, being like, "Hey, I think I might vote for you," and now we're here.
No, I saw a
bro,
thing.
He used to have. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I saw a thing where they were saying, people were like, "We need our own Joe Rogan," and they were like, "Guys, you did have.
We had him.
You had him. You lost him.
We let him go.
You literally lost him, bro.
You lost him.
You literally had him.
Yeah,
he had Kyle Kalinske on the show for 2 different election specials.
Yes, he did. Secular talk. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. He loved Bernie.
Hey, I'll just throw out, I love what he said recently, Kyle. He's like, hey. I think the left needs somebody like a Jon Stewart. They need their own celebrity who's really loud, who will get people feeling controversial. I actually love that idea, personally.
Fuck it. If that's what the world is now, where we just have to have celebrity be president, Jon Stewart's a good pick.
Bro.
Not going to lie.
I would just love, you know what I would love? I'd love to actually have conversations again and not just have people yelling.
I agree.
Yeah, well, you.
Yeah,
why are you guys doing that?
Bro, I mean, hey, man.
You're killing babies.
Well, dude, like literally, there's no two ways about it. It's like society's fucking ruined since we all got locked in and nobody.
It's been so cooked.
Nobody could beat each other's ass over saying some dumb shit. I'm just saying. We all got really comfortable online. We all got very, very comfortable online, and some people got too comfortable. And I will leave it at that. I'll literally just leave it at that. People got too comfortable.
All right.
You'll get too comfortable in my chat. They say, "Hey, Pandora, Casey Lynch. I bet it's pink." You know what I mean? Like, they get
David,
too comfortable.
Cool it.
I
know
Dude, the call-out's insane.
I know what you're making with those ice cubes. I know where we're sourcing.
That's
the
insane. No, why did you bring that one up? That's the worst one.
That one's insane. I won't say the whole context.
That one is the worst one.
You know,
we do not talk about that one. I forgot about that one.
That's the one that sticks in my brain.
Man, I'm so sorry.
Don't be sorry. It's not
you.
I
tried to bring it lighthearted.
He's in my chat too.
So yeah, who did you vote for?
Stop. Stop. That's what I voted for. Shut the fuck up.
Stop. We were recording an hour and 22 minutes. Wasn't the last one really long?
It was.
Yeah.
It was like almost 2 hours.
Talk about at this point.
I have one more thing to talk about, and that's something to do with Alec. Look at what's on the back of Alec's wall back there.
Oh,
Do you notice something new and different?
Hey, look. There's something in a different universe right here. Hold up.
Yeah, this is an alternate universe world tour guitar. Look at that shit. It's so nice. It's a fucking grayscale. It's a silver burst.
That's so sick.
If you look at it extremely close right here, the original color might still be there.
Yeah.
And maybe a little bit right here, but everything else, this is fucking black and white filter.
There's
a black and white filter
it.
onto it.
That's
basically
so sick.
How this happens is that this gets exposed to way too much light in the window, sitting in a window somewhere, and it's been like a decade, 15 years plus.
It's been UV bleached to shit.
UV bleached. Yeah, and it looks like right here. Oh, you can see it. You can probably see that adhesive.
Yep.
Oh, a little bit,
Goodwill sticker. Yeah, now that
looks like a Goodwill sticker.
Yeah, it was a Goodwill sticker. 100%.
I already got it hooked up. Up with the goat.
Let's go.
Oh, perfect.
Again?
You're lucky that sticker wasn't on there before it got sun faded, because then you'd have a rectangle of it being orange still. Then you're fucked. It's gross. There's some of them that come up on eBay that have the stickers on them still that are sun faded like this. So if you ever rip off those stickers, it's gonna look terrible.
Yeah.
It'll be orange and also white.
Maybe
just
nobody
has a little
played
spot,
on this.
Little birthmark.
Yeah, a birthmark. It feels nice.
I feel like I don't think anybody ever played on.
I have some rough face.
There's no fucking way.
Next step is just getting a new neck in there so you have the full grayscale guitar. That shit's been destroyed.
What happened to this thing, man?
What happened?
Some kid was fucking around. Hold on.
Yeah, this thing was cool. I want to shout out Jake for sending me the sending me the fucking link for this.
Look at this one, man.
Damn, oh, dude, that's what one of my GH5 faceplates look like.
Yeah, like
I don't know what the fuck's going on here.
What
I don't know
the
what this
hell?
is.
What happened to
Bro,
that
who jizzed
one?
on that?
I don't know what this is.
Someone ran over that, actually.
This was sent to me by somebody from my chat, LK3. They're like, yo, I have faceplates. Can I send you faceplates? I'm like, yeah, I guess. You can send me faceplates.
No, he doesn't say, can I send you faceplate? He just goes
says faceplate.
Yeah, he just says faceplate. Faceplate. I'm like, here's the P.O. box, man. Faceplate. And he sent me 4 faceplates. This is one of them. Don't know what the fucking story is here. It's gross.
I can't tell. It looks like either ash, like someone jumped an ashtray on it, or that it's like maybe like residue. Or
I have no idea whatever could have happened to make it this way. It's hard. It's almost like crusty on top, but I can't flake it off. It's almost as if the plastic has like deteriorated. Like whatever was put on here ate the plastic up. And
see,
also
one of the worst part about
those
faceplates too is that like I tried to find a way, like an easy way to like sand them to get like the original black plastic that gets like painted over in the factory, and like it was really hard because like you could go with like a really tough grit and sand it, but if you're not careful, that thing's permanently scratched. Like you're not going to be able to use like a more fine paper to like polish it up and everything.
Yeah, it would take a lot of effort to make it a nice black like mirror finish. Yeah.
And not only that, but because the faceplate, because it has tabs, like when you're standing it up, like it's really easy to accidentally break the tabs because of all the pressure. Like when you're using like an orbital sander, you know, like you're putting a lot of pressure on this thing. So
it'll flex it.
And then somebody suggested, like, why don't you try acetone to remove the paint? That shit just ate the fucking plastic. So like, there's no good way to do these things.
Maybe that's what happened.
Yeah,
that's true. I just realized I have a kitted out RCM Wii guitar. You just put this on it.
Ooh.
Yeah, perfect. There you go. Yeah, just swap the faceplate.
And then I can just
faceplate. Yeah, perfect.
On there.
Yeah.
Does it have the white frets?
I need to do it very, very carefully, and I'm not going to do it right now.
Yeah, the way that you said, I really thought you were about to say who'd you vote for.
yeah, who'd you vote for?
I found out that Jill Stein won in a city in Maine.
She crazy.
Won in one city in Maine. I've never heard of the city in Maine, so that goes to show
a small little city.
Wow,
a small little city. She won by like 20 votes.
That's crazy.
That means like that's like a town of easily like 400 people.
Congratulations, Green Party, for your first ever electoral win. Congratulations in one city.
I thought that shit was insane. I was like, no fucking way.
That's some bizarre shit, man.
Dude. Have you
guys seen that? This like old Piglet game is like taking over Twitter right now.
I've been seeing the Piglet game.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
That horror-esque Piglet game.
So Jason, it started out. Someone was link the tweet.
Look at this shit.
The gist of it is that for some reason there was a movie tie-in video game for Piglet's Big Movie, and on PlayStation 2 and GameCube. And for some reason, there's parts in that game that makes up a majority of the game, and the music sounds like Resident Evil.
Yeah.
Okay.
The music sounds like Resident
looks like Resident Evil,
and the atmosphere is like Resident Evil. And so people are going like, "Oh hell no, Piglet took 40 Benadryls," like that type of shit. You know, it's the meme where SpongeBob is in that Silent Hill 2 room.
I
have it up on the stream now.
I'm just gonna make this video. It gets dark.
It's so funny.
I think
like pixelated smile.
Vinny Vinesauce was streaming it earlier. What do you think he's done now?
Dude, it's just so funny. I think like the name of the track in the OST is called like Foreboding or something.
Yes, yes, it is Foreboding. Yeah.
And it's just the most eerie music for a.
I just played this video about for the folks. Feel free to feast your eyes on this.
Yeah, guys, what the fuck happens in this game? X Falcon. This tweet's so funny.
Very real, by the way. This ain't a shitpost. It looks fake.
Jason, it looks fake. Right?
There's a Piglet game for 3-year-olds.
This looks like some UEFN type shit.
Yeah.
You better believe that a bunch of people out there now are going to make like fan horror games of this in Unity now. Like
probably
that's what's gonna happen.
This has motion for the next week.
It's gonna be like the
super
fucking
pure.
Like dude, like the SpongeBob horror games. Alec, do you remember when you speed ran that one SpongeBob game, the ketamine one? What was that shit called?
Oh, Mr. Krabs smokes ketamine.
Yeah,
and I speed ran it on a trackpad.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I watched the Moist Critical video where he's like, I got the world record on Mr. Krabs.
Yeah,
I remember that arc.
The world record.
Yeah, and I played it and I was like, dude, this is so fucking
remember
fun.
you were about to win and then the game crashed and you got up the plankton and
yes.
beat him. Yeah.
Horrible ass Unity game.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh man. Oh yeah, Mr. Krabs.
Oh, so good.
There's an HD remaster of that shit.
Oh,
yeah,
dude. Oh, we got another one. Got all these for $100. No dongles. Blue dude gets a blue Jag. He's got a blue Jag,
shit.
a Warriors of Rock guitar, and a Hefner.
Oh yeah, we
just
all got
look at your guys' mentions.
Hey, there's a Dr. Pepper on the ground.
$100, not Pepper. Bad actually, not bad. A blue Jag, a Hofner, and a looks like a PS3 Warriors of Rock. Okay, I have to open an image. In
I can't tell actually.
If I zoom all the way in,
might be.
Start and select on that Hofner.
Yeah,
that implies
that's
PS3.
Yeah,
PS3.
That's a PS3 Warriors of Rock.
Yeah, because it has the player LEDs above the start select.
And the Jag can't really tell.
So the good thing about the Jag is that at least that can connect like to his PlayStation. I'm assuming.
Yeah, I'm assuming they're all PlayStation.
No problem.
If not, it can connect to your Xbox One, no problem, or your Xbox Series as well. So you can probably sell it for as much as you purchase all these for, and then you have a Hofner and a Warriors of Rock guitar for free.
I want to share that for festival. Hey,
yeah, he's got festival on in the background.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know if we have anything more else to say, but I saw this really awesome Reddit post. Like genuinely, it was this guy who had an Explorer Warriors of Rock build, and it looked beautiful. You know what I'm talking about, Jake? Have you seen this? I'm trying to figure out if it was on the GH
Explorer Warriors of Rock build.
Yeah, so Cobalt. Cobalto, I think that's what he goes by.
Is that the decomp or the whatever Warriors of Rock PS3 Plus?
It was he was doing like Warriors of Rock Arduino, and he's like, this shit sucks to mod, but I'm gonna go all out. So he had like STLs 3D printed of wings.
Oh, that's what you're talking about.
Oh yeah.
For the guitar itself. Yes.
Oh yeah, dude, I found it. Oh my god, this guitar looks nuts. Here. This was posted
the
by
printable wings, right? The Cobalto made.
This is posted by Buddy and Mo. Budin Mo. I'm trying to get the link for this thread. Okay, here it is.
Yeah, that's
Where's the Rocket Explorer?
They were posting about this in the Sandtroller server. Yeah, they were
that is
posting about
beautiful.
That's cool as fuck.
I look at that and I'm like, that's what could have been. That's actually what it could have been.
Yeah, this is what would have happened if Activision didn't kill Guitar Hero when they locked in. They could have had customizable wings, and besides just those pre-order Axe wings, which were cool, but this is way cooler.
That is so sick looking.
Red Octane could do this if they came back.
If only.
Yeah, if only.
That dark mahogany painted neck.
I know, like the neck
kind of goes
too.
Yeah, they said what they used in the Sandtroller server, but it was like yesterday, I think. So I can't find it. But
yeah,
that's cool.
I made the guitar on mechanics and Arduino with molded buttons and 3D printed side inserts from Cobalto.
Yeah, very very well done. Very cool stuff.
Also a PS3 guitar down there, so that's definitely.
This guy restored a Beatles guitar. Look at this, the same guy. There it is in the
that looks
condition
great.
It came in.
That looks fucking sick.
That looks
actually,
awesome. Yeah,
that looks amazing.
Wow.
I love that.
Oh, here's another one. Here's another restoration of a Strat.
Damn,
look at that.
That
That looks
thing is
beautiful.
beat to fucking shit.
Yeah, that's ugly.
Oh, look at this one. Look at this Slipknot build.
Wow.
Damn,
what?
That looks pretty
nice.
good.
Artist, bro.
This guy's very
That's actually
talented.
sick.
That's really nice.
Oh, come on, bro. Look at this shit.
They just keep coming. They just keep. Oh, I saw this one.
Yo, I
I've
remember
seen
this one.
Yeah.
This is cool as fuck.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of different.
He knows us.
Guitars.
Kirk Hammett, he knows us.
Yeah, we're on his
does.
phone. He took a picture.
He took a picture of us.
Just to his son.
Love Fortnite.
Yeah,
that's actually a wild statement that we can actually
really
say. Bro. Actually, funny enough, the day this episode comes out, we were hanging out with Metallica 5 months ago. Today,
that's crazy.
Damn.
I still think about Denmark all the time.
Yeah, I still think about how that happened. Like,
Yeah.
I still think about going out to get food at midnight and how fun that shit was. The pizza
That was so much fun.
so good.
Yeah, that's like
That was so much fun.
peak of my life thus far was going to Denmark
Seriously.
with all of y'all. That was
And
seriously amazing.
Like, I was
Hell yeah.
showing my friends some pictures, and like we went to like the top of that big tower, Jake. Like
Yeah.
like me, you, Chad, MJ, Ashley, Chad's wife.
That's when you went to the theme park.
Yeah, Tivoli Gardens.
Mm-hmm.
The inspiration behind Disney Disneyland, Disney World. Very cool.
Little piece of lore.
They went on roller coasters. I did not. We went to the arcade. We played that punching game. I punched it correctly, and I got the lowest score compared to everybody else. I was really mad.
It's not testing your form; it's testing how hard you can hit it.
Yeah, and so it's all arm.
I did bad too.
But yeah, that was that, dude. Yeah, I still can't believe that shit happened. Like, it's just like we were on the Metallica podcast. Like, it's unreal. And like, I had like IRL friends watch that and be like, "Oh, you did great." I'm like, I haven't watched it still. I'm like afraid to.
I understand now.
I'm afraid.
I understand now.
2025 now.
2025. I understand now.
I understand now.
Everything
we all have.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
Practice.
All right. Well,
it's been a good day. Been a good week.
Right,
and by that I mean it's been a good episode of War Hero.
For listening.
Always is.
Always.
Hell yeah. For watching. Yeah, who'd you vote for again?